Hi, I'm back with another video.
Here we go. Is it gonna
Okay, I see it.
Hi, Happy New Year. I did a great interview a couple of days ago.
A spiritual anarchist belting. This one young man came who come to a couple of them, and he was very outspoken about being an anarchist, and he was into anarchy, this, anarchy, that. And he came there, and he was looking around, and he says to me, "Where's the sign-up sheet for all the different classes and stuff?" And I said, "Well, if you want to make one up, you can. You know, Mr. Anarchist."
You think
That helps.
it's a positive benefit?
I had a student when we were doing the tarot ritual in 2000, and she said that it was worth 3 years of therapy, 1 year of Wicca was, yeah. So I know that it helps mental health.
Yeah.
You know, it helps you organize.
A twist of the brain to do harvest in December. But if you look at it from a indigenous lens, Thanksgiving can happen anytime the people come together. And
because paganism and Wicca are minority still religions, even though the largest religion, if you put it all together in the world, is indigenous traditions. I mean, more than Catholics or more than Muslims or more than any other of the religions you've heard about. If you put all the indigenous traditions together, there's more.
Interesting. In this picture here on the right, a devil shows the friars the alchemical secret for animating the head, and after weeks of strenuous work, they would finally retire to rest, leaving Bacon's servant Miles, said to be jovial but none the wiser, to wake them if the head should speak. Under Miles's watch, the brazen head speaks 7 words. Time is, time was, time is past. Then there is a terrible noise and strange flashes of fire, and in a cloud of smoke, the head suddenly smashes to the floor. Recognizing his missed opportunity, Bacon is despondent and strikes Miles mute with a spell. Thus, that great work of the learned friars was overthrown, to their great griefs, by this simple fellow.
The executive director of the Oregon Country Fair came to Nikki Scully and said, hey, we found like this, it was like a little public park in the Oregon Country Fair in the 8 of the Oregon
Shady Grove.
Shady Grove, yeah. We found heroin needles, and this is not copacetic with anything that we want to have here. Could you alter the space? And Altered Space was born as, so it was born as this alchemical transmutive transformational zone, and it's gone from a little, it's always been an altar, and now it's a really large
barn, and drummed and invoked Maat, and we came out and we manifested the symbol. Robert Carey actually wrote it. And all of a sudden, this amazing thing happened. And she came out, and it was raining, right? And we were out in the field. And as the drumming hit this peak, and before she actually came out, all of a sudden there was this moment of like utter stillness. And we all of a sudden felt it. Like she stopped drumming, and we all felt this bam. And we all went, and we looked up, and the clouds parted, and the entire Milky Way was there. I mean, I'm getting, the hair on my arms is standing up right now just thinking about this experience. And we're like, whoa. And then we go in, and then we sit and do a circle together. We read the Book of the Law, we read Liber Number. Then we started channeling this stuff. And this is how the Horse Mount Lodge came together.
So I was there, and I heard what they were saying, what they were doing and everything. And I went, okay, I know what I got to do. So I gave her both of my CDs, my tapes, my music. I gave them to her, where there's fear, there's power, all those songs, that stuff was in there. And I told her the story of how I survived prison spiritually. And I couldn't tell her what was going to happen to her, but I told her my story. And 6 years later, I get connected by a man who wanted to reconnect with her, and he was a low frequency pagan. And I actually was going to deliver something to her, and I found her and I talked to her, and she said that what happened when she got those tapes, and she took them with her and she hid them, and they saved her through that time she was in that situation.
It's kind of cool, like you do at the beach. You build a fort of logs and whatnot. So we're building this thing up, and we're immersed in a whole pagan charged weekend thing. So we're actually in mode, if you will. And say, oh, that's kind of cool. It looks kind of like a sitting dog, muzzled up in the wind or whatever. Hey, let's attach the coyote tail to it. Did that. And the energy went boom. Hackles went up on the back of everybody's neck. Goose flesh, just, and that which had been inadvertently invoked and evoked was not within our purview. It wasn't something that we were equipped to manage.
Thank you for inviting us.
You keep kicking the.
Oh, I'm jiggling the table. That's what
Which
you're telling
makes the camera jiggle.
me. Well, that's okay. We got the fluid part.
And there will be some links that I'm going to add at the end of this video. And stay tuned for the next interview that I'm going to do. I think will be next week sometime. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.